along with Not So Perfect Parenting. And I want to get on here and just talk to you guys for a minute. I am enjoying myself, or at least was trying to, and it's fine because I'm not going to talk about it. But I was trying to enjoy myself. Brought my grandkids out of town and they went to like a little splash park. It was so fun. But I've learned something. I've learned something, parents. We have to get our kids into things that we don't necessarily like. I don't dislike the water, but I'm not one of those people that's just gonna go and swim and do all that stuff. Do you like the water, babe? My husband don't even like the water. For real. He skipped out on the show. He didn't even come with us. But my daughter was with me. The grandkids were there. And they were a little timid, which was shocking because my grandson, when he first, I took him to a little splash thing his first time, he enjoyed himself. He was trying to get away from me, to splash and get into that water and all of that. My granddaughter has already always been kind of apprehensive of water. So I told my daughter, gotta get them in some swim lessons. That way they can have more courage to be able to get into the water and things like that. So today we're going to talk about parent guilt and things. And I just want to encourage you, parents. It is not easy raising these kids. It's not. Whether you have a newborn to 17, then 18 to 99 years old. If somebody got a 99-year-old child, that'd be a sight to see. But I'm just saying, from newborn to, like I said, 17, then grown children, it's not always easy. And we try to do the best we can. Some of us not as good, some of us kind of good, and we try to do the best that we can with our children. We try to show them the way that we should go, or the way that they should go. Some of us are Christian parents, so we take the Bible very literally, like show them kindness and self-control and patience. We want them to have the fruits of the spirit. And we do what we can, and our children a lot of times will go their own way. They'll do their own thing. Now when they're little, a lot of times you can kind of guide them a little bit better than you can, especially when they get grown. But I want people to release that parent guilt. If your kids decide that they want to do something else other than what you taught them to do, your kids, you have taught them boundaries, you have taught them kindness, meekness, gentleness. You have a spirituality to them. You have taught them how to be kind. You have taught them to basically do unto their neighbor like they should do unto them, or to love thy neighbor, whatever. You have already taught your kids that, and you have set the foundation, and maybe not been the perfect parent, because ain't nobody perfect. If somebody perfect on here, please let me know, because I want to know how you did it. But no one is perfect, and no parent is perfect, and we all make mistakes. So don't let any parent try to get you down and say, "Oh yeah, I've never made a mistake." And just if their kid is doing well, parents have still made mistakes along the way. And you have to release that guilt and say, some parents can do better, for sure. But there are some parents who are really trying, and there are a lot of parents that have this guilt with if our kids don't come up to certain people's standards, we feel like it's our fault. Now, some stuff might be some parents' fault. Some things, like, if you were on drugs or something and you neglected, I'm not like judging or anything like that. But some parents would be like, but some parents have done the very best that they can. And what I've learned about parenting is, even if it was some parents that neglected their kids or whatever, when I look back at their parenting, their parents parenting, or their parents parenting before that, you will see a long line of people who had struggles but were doing the very best that they could. And even if there were addictions and things like that, you kind of look back, and I'm not justifying it at all, but some people just don't know any better. And some of us parents, we have been trying to mold our kids. And I want you to get over, because your kids are not A1 day ones. You are doing the best you can. And don't let them gaslight you. Kids will, especially grown kids. Let me talk about it. Grown kids are the worst. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna tell my story from my standpoint. When I was probably in my 20s or something like that, I tried to blame my parents for stuff like, if dad would have did this, if mom would have did this. And guess what? When I became a parent, I understood. I totally understood where my parents were coming from. And I learned very early on, even though there was some stuff, yeah, you'd be mad at your parents and all that, but I was like, you know what, daggone. My parents did the best that they could with what they knew how to do, and that was it. I didn't have a terrible life. Could have been better. Probably everybody's life could be better, but I did not have a terrible life. And when I listen to other people's stories, there is a lady that I love, and I want y'all to go subscribe to her channel. Her name is Terica Lynn. And Terica, what is Terica's middle name? It's Terica Lynn, but you look her up. She is the youngest land developer in Louisiana. She has a story that will blow your mind. She was 5 years old and her mom sold her. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And she was on the bathroom floor being, I'm going to say raped. And y'all know what I mean. She was on the bathroom floor being raped by this drug dealer. And I mean, her life was terrible. She should have been a statistic. But this woman is very wealthy today. Not saying that her pain, but what she went through, her mom left her in the house because she was addicted to drugs, left her and her sisters in the house with no food. One day she snuck out the house to get her sisters some grass to eat. Crazy story. I didn't have to do that. That wasn't my life to go outside and get my people some grass. That wasn't, I didn't have to go get my siblings grass to eat. There was things that happened in my life, absolutely, but to be going to get my siblings grass, no. So, but she in a testimony said that even though there were some things that, she didn't understand and all of that, she understood that her mom didn't have a mom and didn't have a good childhood. So she really did do the best that she could. It wasn't good, but it's really all she knew. And so that's what I want you parents to do. I want you parents to remember, if you're instilling in your children the right things to do, you're instilling in them moral things, and your kids decide to do something crazy, and they grown too, I'm releasing you from that guilt. We all want a reflection of ourselves in our children, but I don't want you going to bed at night every day thinking of that pain and that guilt because your children decided to do something that you did not teach them to do. And I don't want nobody else trying to gaslight you, a family member or whoever, to say it was your fault. Release that. Release that, because we all are doing the best that we can. So I just wanted to get on here and encourage you parents. I am praying for y'all. Y'all pray for me too, because it is not easy to have kids. It's not easy to have grown kids. I now have grandkids, and none of this is easy for us. And I don't think it's going to get any easier. But if we all pull together and we teach our kids what they need to know, we're praying for each other. You have some encouragement. We're going to make it, y'all. We're going to be okay. Our kids going to be okay. So parents, I see you. I'm praying for you. I love you all. And it's Regina Long with Not So Perfect Parenting.